It's no secret Pokemon is hot right now. People are going absolutely bananas, emptying shelves at retail stores, scavenging local card stores, and searching their attics high and low, trying to find some of the most valuable and sought after cards. So many Pokemon fans, both new and old, are tearing through hundreds of booster packs, chasing down Charizards, Pikachus, Evolutions, and the list goes on. But what happens when you finally get your hands on that card that you've been looking for so long? Don't let that be you. So go ahead and sit back and relax as we journey through Pokemon card collecting together. What is up, SlowFlam? Thank you so much for coming by. My name is Baydex, and I want to welcome you to the Trick Room, where the first are last and the last are first. So today we're going to be going over protective gear for your cards, why you should use them, and what I personally use to protect my new investments. Ever since the boom, Pokemon cards have seen unprecedented shortages. Not just with the most desirable expansions, but with every single expansion made within the past 3 to 4 years. Even the bad ones. That being said, with the drastic increase of single cards hitting the market, collectors had to find a way to protect their newest investments. So they immediately turned to what was available on the market. Penny sleeves, top loaders, semi-rigid card sleeves, 35-point one-touch card cases, and even team bags. Anything that was able to wrap itself around a new Pokemon card and protect it from harsh conditions, kind of like your hot breath or your greasy potato chip fingers, was now the newest, hottest items on the market. We quickly seen supply levels drastically decrease and the prices of these items drastically increase. Nowadays, it's virtually impossible to find any pro gear for your cards for the same price that we were able to get them for about 6 months ago. Now, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And if you feel like I'm bringing you any type of value or you're enjoying my content, hit that subscribe button and bell notification icon. I post 2 to 3 times a week. And if you can, in the comment section down below, go ahead and let me know what type of pro gear do you use to protect your Pokemon card investments. So what pro gear do I use to protect my investments? Well, we'll start with penny sleeves. Now, there's a varying amount of penny sleeves, and I'm gonna go over 3 different types with you. First is going to be the regular penny sleeve. Now, the brands that I've been using are One Touch and Beckett. These sleeves I use just for general cards, nothing too crazy like reverse hollows, regular hollow rares, and even some V cards. Now, as you can see with the regular penny sleeve here, it fits like a trash bag on a supermodel. There's tons of space all around the card and definitely above the card. If it's held upside down, the card has the potential to just completely fall out. Now, the second penny sleeve I like to use, it doesn't necessarily have a brand, but they are the penny sleeves that GameStop sells. These penny sleeves fit a lot better. It's higher quality. They're a little thicker and more rigid. They are a little tighter. They aren't as loose, and they definitely won't just pop right out when you turn the card upside down. I like the way these feel, and I like the way that they present the card. They seem to be a little more clear and have higher quality to it. Now, the third and final penny sleeve I'd like to go over would be my personal favorite, which is the True Fit or the Perfect Fit penny sleeve. Now, these are a little bit more expensive and definitely harder to find nowadays, but they fit almost perfectly. You can't even really notice that it's there until you look really closely at the corners and a little bit above. Now, we're going to go into why I like these ones the most here in just a second. Next is going to be the top loaders. Now, these are super rigid. They keep the card nice and stiff, and I like to use these not only for added protection and rigidity, but even when the cards are warping a little bit, you'll get this warping with almost every holographic card. Next is going to be the semi-rigid card sleeves. Now, these are super awesome. I think these are my go-to for card protection. Of course, I'll penny sleeve the card and put them into the top loader or the semi-rigid card sleeves. Now, these are special and very sought after and have gone up in price, because these are what you would use to throw your card in when you're doing grading submissions to PSA, BGS, CGC. Now, this card sleeve in particular, I think has just a higher quality presence to it. It displays the card a lot better, and it allows the light to reach the holographic parts for a good display. Next is going to be the 35-point magnetic cases. Now there are several different brands that make these. I like to use the Ultra Pro one touches. Now when I use these, I would use them for cards that have higher value, but I won't necessarily be submitting for grading. I also like to throw team bags over it. Now this one is a little oversized. It doesn't necessarily fit 100%, but it does the job. So now I'm going to tell you why I like the perfect fit or true fit card sleeves. So here goes one of my favorite cards here, and like I said before, you can't really tell that it's there. And when you take this 35-point magnetic case, it fits right in there without any issues. The card sleeve doesn't extend too far past the grooves that are set within this hard case here, and then you clamp it right in, and there's no movement whatsoever within the case. Now I have put raw cards in there before, and I honestly don't mind putting raw cards in there, but just for that added protection and being super anal about protecting your cards, I like to put those true fits in there with the magnetic cases with a team bag. Now I wanted to add a little bit of a pro tip in there for you. When it comes to sealed booster packs that I just like to display, what I do is I take a team bag and I'll throw the semi-rigid card sleeve in that team bag with the booster pack. And as you can see, it lays the booster pack out completely flat, keeping it nice, sealed, and protected. And it makes it awesome to display also. Many of you might be new to collecting, so I understand this could be the first time you may be hearing about pro gear. But in my humble opinion, we spend so much money on these cards and we put so much time and effort into them that we should also put the same time, effort, and investment into protecting these cards. So I just want to say good luck finding some of this stuff out there. I hope I was able to bring you some type of value or knowledge. But that's going to do it for today, folks. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, take it easy.